It is Channel Sport on Sunday. Football is part of it. But let me welcome my people in the house. Jimmy is here.
It's always a pleasure to be here. When you say they played exciting football, you need to ask whether they actually played result-oriented football.
Okay.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
And Ken, good to be here. Good afternoon, viewers.
Yeah.
I think they played quite well yesterday, just that they lacked ideas in the final third yesterday. I think it was a brilliant game. For the first time in recent time, I was impressed with the style of play of the Super Eagles, really.
Has it got to do with the level of the position they had?
Not to the level of opposition. I looked at for their combination play and the intricate passing, for exchange of ball from the midfield into the attack, from defense to midfield. It was pretty nice. It's just that when they got into the final third, they lacked ideas. Victor Moses was atrocious yesterday. I don't know what came over him.
Anyway, I'm talking about the last. I'm not saying the best of the last, but then what do I do? We have the president of Nigerian Olympian Association here with us, two-time Olympian, record hodler, Nigerian record hodler, African record hodler, universal, everything. He's been there, but he understands. But right now, he's no longer hodling. So we're bringing him here because we are revealing the real. And no matter how they dodge, I find a way of getting them here. Henry Amike is with us. Hello, Henry.
My great pleasure to be in Channel Television, the channel that talks about news and tell the whole about what is happening in Nigeria.
All right. Henry, I know before we talk, we go to football because we start with football. But I just wanted to start with Henry a little bit. 84, 88, you were in the Olympics?
Yeah, 80.
80, all right. The journey so far. What from 1980 where you debuted at the Olympics to 2016 that we are today. You know, you the Olympians, you as a family, I mean, are you satisfied with where we are? Are you satisfied with what, if there is any vision of where we are going, there is a pathway, a roadway that we are going? I just want to, can you surmise for us what it has been like from 1980 to 2016 that you have been actively involved either as an athlete or as an administrator?
Well, Ken, I was practically forced to come on board today.
Yes, I know.
Because to me, I think the country is in a shambles when it comes to preparation to major championships. A lot has been done, a lot has been said via a lot of stakeholders, way forward, but the government is not forthcoming. The way we are going, we cannot get to the next destination. We'll make noise from now to the kingdom come, the same thing will repeat itself. My gentleman here just said something about the match yesterday. The coach was employed less than a month ago. So how can you coach somebody in 2 weeks and you think they'll play a pattern? We are used to this approach. Sports is not like that. It takes a long period of training, unity, combination of tactics to get to the destination. That we don't have in Nigeria for now. Basically because of the way sports is being planned in Nigeria. I must tell you, sports is the biggest industry in the world, except in Nigeria. Nigeria is ready to watch Arsenal, watch Man U, but they will not watch Kano Pillars. The orientation is very bad, but we want results from these same people that are called Nigerians. We cannot get results until we start patronizing our own. Moses we are talking about does not live in Nigeria. What does it take the Dangotes of Nigeria? What does it take the Jagaban of Nigeria? What does it take those people to come and establish sports industry in Nigeria for us to get to the next destination? We cannot get it right. We can bring out new people, new minister. It's not the minister, like the minister said. The problem is above the minister. The problem is above the president. We need to have an environment that is conducive for the private sectors to come on board. Sports is not run by government. But in Nigeria, there's no NOC because government is taking over everything. We need to have an NOC that runs sports the way it's run all over the world. Thank you very much.
We need to have an NOC that runs sports. The NOC is in the national, the Nigerian Olympic Committee, if you want to Nigerianize it, but every country has their own NOCs, National Olympic Committees. So how do they do? we are leaving it there because we're going back to football. And when we come this year, so we shall also come to you. So, there are no league matches this season, for this week because everybody's talking about the international week. But then, let us start with the Nigerian match, inconsequential as it was before they started. So, what lessons? How do you summarize? What do you see from that particular match?
The match yesterday was a dead horse on arrival, but I looked at for the style of play. I wanted to see something different in the Super Eagles, because in recent times watching Super Eagles has actually been very painful. And yesterday I'd like to point out that I was impressed with what I saw yesterday. Like I said earlier on, the intricate passing, the movement from the midfield to attack, it was good. It was good. The organization, it showed that there's a foundation to be built on, unlike what the scattergun approach we've seen in recent time. And we were good just in the final third. I had issues with our combination play in the final third. When we got into the final third, we lacked ideas. We didn't know what to do. We created chances for the first time, chance after chance. Victor Moses kept throwing them away. I can remember in the course of the match, I tweeted, I said, is Victor Moses trying to sack this coach from day one? That goes to show you the amount of misses Victor Moses had in that game. But Kelechi Iheanacho, a young lad, the future of Nigerian Super Eagles, that strike was just something amazing. The goalkeeper kept them in the game. We could have had 3-4 goals in the first half. Aside the misses from Victor Moses, could have had 3-4 goals in the first half. But the goalkeeper kept them in the game. Brilliant goalkeeping from that goalkeeper. And Kelechi Iheanacho had to beat him. He wasn't expecting that
from
ball.
From outside. That's the strike.
Amazing performance generally.
Is he left-footed? Is Kelechi a left-footed player?
No,
or he uses both feet?
I think he uses both feet. Both feet.
The right has got to be the stronger. But I think I differ from what Obama said. When you look at it, you cannot see a football philosophy coming through, and that's been a major problem. And it has to say a lot about what our veteran Henry Amike had said. We don't have a culture, and it's part of what we're talking about. You go into this match, we're all excited about the kind of play, but we are not looking at the possible philosophy this German is probably going to entrench in the team. Because I mean, a lot of people have said it was a dead rubber match and all that, and you ask yourself, given the recession in the land, why are we spending so much to bring the players in where you could gather the likes of Jamiu Alimi, where there are fantastic players that we had seen on the home base front that we can gather and try and see, so that first hand is able to see the ones. I mean, if you go by the fact that you have probably the best lineup in a long while, then you think that we are still going the same old way. It is time we start checking what made, Stephen Keshi get successful the first time when he won the Nations Cup, when he took 17 rookies to the Nations Cup, and he won the Nations Cup for us after a long time. We've seen the fact that these players would not give the 100% commitment when they are playing against African opposition. Whenever are we going to get players that can play on the African continent that are ready to give their all? I think it's always going to be a problem if we don't start looking at what philosophy we really want to entrench.
Okay, beyond the philosophy, you mentioned something. You're talking about bringing in these players in at a time that we are facing cash, dollar crunch,
yes,
be it as it may. Let us just go to, because one of the matches that was played yesterday was also Ghana. The Ghanaians, the Ghanaians play Rwanda. We shall see those the results of those matches. But particularly, I want to talk about the Ghana, the Ghana match, because the Ghanaians were faced with also the situation that Nigeria is faced with. Okay, those are the results. Nigeria 1-0 Tanzania. Jimmy, you can take your results.
Angola 1-1 Madagascar. Cape Verde, losing at home to Libya. Ghana, Rwanda leg goal. Rwanda scoring a leg goal there. Mozambique winning against Mauritius.
Okay. Obum.
Cote d'Ivoire drew 1-1 with Sierra Leone. Wow. Ethiopia won 2-1 against Seychelles, and Senegal 2-0 against Gambia. I saw the Ghanaian game.
Okay, you said no. Beyond what you saw, because I heard you say, and you guys are here. Beyond what you saw on the pitch,